The world is full of mysteries, some fascinating, some chilling, and others that send a shiver down your spine. Tonight, we'll dive into 5 true unsolved crimes that have baffled investigators for decades. These are the stories that will haunt your thoughts and keep you awake at night. I'm Sarah. Welcome to DarklightArchives. It was Christmas Eve, 1945, in Fayetteville, West Virginia, when tragedy struck the Sodder family. Their home went up in flames while the parents and some of their children managed to escape. 5 children, Maurice, Martha, Louis, Jenny, and Betty, were presumed dead. But as the fire subsided, no remains were ever found. Experts noted that even in the most intense fires, bones are usually left behind. Adding to the mystery, the family received bizarre clues over the years. A photograph of a young man resembling one of the missing children, cryptic letters, and alleged sightings. Some believe the children were kidnapped in retaliation for George Sodder's outspoken criticism of Mussolini, as the family was originally from Italy. To this day, the Sodder family's Christmas tragedy is a heartbreaking enigma that defies logic. January 26, 1966 was a scorching summer day in Adelaide, Australia, when the Beaumont siblings, Jane, aged 9, Anna, aged 7, and Grant, aged 4, headed to Glenelg Beach for a fun day by the sea. Witnesses saw the children playing with an unidentified man, described as tall, blonde, and friendly. Despite their parents' anxieties, Jane, the eldest, was mature and responsible. The children were last seen walking away from the beach with this man, but they never came home. Police later discovered Jane had purchased meat pies and drinks with a £1 note, a bill the parents didn't give her. This sparked suspicions that the children had been groomed or coerced. Over the decades, the case has led to countless theories, from serial killers to underground child SA rings. Yet there is no sign of the children or their abductor. Their disappearance remains one of Australia's most haunting mysteries. In January 1947, the mutilated body of 22-year-old Elizabeth Short, known as the Black Dahlia, was discovered in Los Angeles. The gruesome nature of the crime shocked the nation. Her body was severed in 2 at the waist, her face slashed from ear to ear in what's known as a Glasgow smile. She was posed in a chilling manner with her arms above her head and legs spread apart. Elizabeth's mysterious life added to the intrigue. She was an aspiring actress with ties to Hollywood. The media painted her as a femme fatale, but those close to her described a young woman struggling to find her place. Over 150 suspects were interrogated, including prominent doctors, artists, and even her own father, but no one was ever charged. Some theorized the person that took her life had surgical knowledge, given the precision of the cuts. Others suggest police corruption played a role in the lack of resolution. Elizabeth's haunting crime remains one of America's most chilling mysteries. In 1922, a remote German farm became the setting for one of the most chilling murder mysteries in history. Andreas Gruber, his wife Cecilia, their adult daughter Victoria, Victoria's 2 children, and their maid had their lives brutally taken with a mattock, also known as a pickaxe. Days before the terrifying crime, Andreas reported hearing strange noises in the attic and discovering mysterious footprints in the snow leading toward the house, but not away from it. The perpetrator is believed to have stayed at the farm for several days after the brutal crime, feeding the livestock and cooking meals in the home. The brutality of the crime shocked investigators, who suspected a personal motive due to the ferocity of the attacks. Despite numerous suspects, including a former lover of Victoria and local residents with grudges, the case remains unsolved. Was it a deranged outsider or someone they knew and trusted? The silence of Hinterkaifeck Farm still speaks volumes. Between 1968 and 1974, the Zodiac Killer terrorized Northern California, claiming responsibility for at least 5 murders, though he claimed in his letters to have taken the lives of 37. His reign of terror began with the shooting of 2 teenagers in Vallejo. He then sent his first taunting letters to local newspapers, which included cryptic ciphers and the chilling statement, "I like killing people because it is so much fun." In one of his most infamous acts, the Zodiac attacked a couple at Lake Berryessa, tying them up and stabbing them in broad daylight. He later called the police himself to report the crime. Despite several suspects, most notably Arthur Lee Allen, the Zodiac's true identity has never been confirmed. His cryptic codes, some of which remain unsolved, continue to attract the attention of amateur sleuths and professional cryptographers alike. Who was the Zodiac Killer, and why did he suddenly stop? The answers remain as elusive as the man himself. These cases are not just stories, they are chilling truths that left victims, families, and investigators searching for answers. Could the solutions be hidden in plain sight, waiting for discovery? Or will these mysteries remain forever in the dark? If these tales gripped your imagination, make sure to like, subscribe, and join me next time as we unravel the macabre and mysterious here on Darklight Archives. Sleep tight, if you can.